What's good, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is JustClark, and today is gonna be a little bit of a different video. I'm doing kind of like a little talking video today. I just want to talk about stuff in my life, get a little bit more personal, get a little bit more vulnerable today. And I'm a big fan of self-improvement. I've been working on self-improvement since like a very big thing happened to me, and I might go about that in different videos if you guys would like to hear more about different stories. I wouldn't have improved a lot with my career, with my art, with my career, if it wasn't for me improving myself all around with my personal life and all that stuff. And so today I want to talk about something I noticed I've been going through recently. Leave down in the comments down below what you think about this scenario, and if you relate to this, and if this feels familiar to y'all. But pretty much, let's say you're having a good month, you're having a good few weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, or even just 1 week. You know, you're feeling good, you're in a flow, everything seems so fine, everything seems so cool, and just one day comes and it just like some bullshit happens. Maybe it's like somebody sent giving you bad news, or maybe something happens that's like completely out of nowhere, out of the blue. Like, I don't know, your computer is like acting weird and all that kind of stuff, and you're just having problems. And you know, a lot of these things, it's like all of a sudden, like we're just living our life, we're just going by our day, we're just chilling, doing our work and all that kind of stuff. But then let's just when things seem to be going so well, life just throws something at you. It could be a small pebble, it could be a big pebble, or sometimes it could be a boulder rolling down from, I don't know, 20 feet. But honestly, with this occurrence with me, I feel like there's a higher power in play. Now, I don't want to get into no religion, none of that stuff, because I'm not a religious person, but I do believe in Jah, God, however you want to phrase it. Just because with things like the law of attraction, manifestation, that kind of stuff, I feel like there really is something that we're not seeing, that science cannot explain, but there's something that we can believe in, have faith in, and have trust in when we remove all doubts. And so with these kinds of scenarios, I think at the end of the day, it's about how we choose to see, how we choose to react to the things that life throws at us. And I'm here to talk about one, my own personal experience. So this started around July, at the start of July. Then last month, at the start of August, things just felt very weird. Like, firstly, I don't know if this is just like a monthly thing, but you lose a lot of patrons, which is something that I've seen other creators that I follow on Twitter and I interact and talk to it, just speaking about, you know, how the Patreon stuff goes. And you know, it's kind of a part of it, but obviously when you're the one experiencing it, you're seeing numbers go down, you can't avoid but feel a little bit like shit. And recently, the start of this month of September, it was a pretty weird start. Things were going good, but then things just, you know, things just bumped me, something just hit me, and I kind of felt a little bit like shit. But now I'm in a little bit of a more clear mind space, clear mindset, and so that's why I really wanted to talk to you guys about this. With all this, things going so well, and every time that happens, life just seems to throw some bullshit in our way. And here are the two things before I tell y'all how I choose to see this. Number one, when things seem to be going so well. Number two, somehow, some way, for some reason, it just seems to always come at that time. But, and here's how I choose to see it, man. With the higher power in play, I believe that the reason why it throws bullshit at exactly times like these is to prevent us from being stagnant. It's to prevent us from being comfortable. Being comfortable means stagnation. Being uncomfortable breeds growth. Like, this example is always used with working out. You're uncomfortable. You're creating micro tears in your muscles, in your body. And so that's what you need to do to grow your muscles. And so the same way life presents problems for us so that instead of us just feeling good coursing through life, something happens, increases friction, increases resistance. Think of it as hypertrophy. Think of it as increased overload. It wants you to grow. Life wants you to grow. When you're feeling great, when you're doing good, when things are going so well, and a problem presents itself for no damn reason, there's friction in your life. I believe that's the higher power in play telling us we're being comfortable, and it's stopping us from being comfortable. And there are only two things that we do. It's either we face that problem, challenge ourselves, act upon it, and we reach that stage of growth, which is the main ultimate reason as to why that was presented. Or two, people choose to shy away from it, people choose to run away from it, people choose to hide from it, people choose to think that, oh no, always me, life is unfair. Life is unfair. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody been born to a rich family. Not everybody been born to good parents. Life is unfair, right? But guess what? A lot of the most successful people in this world came from that unfair starting point because they learned that being uncomfortable is what motivates us to grow. It's what motivates us to get even better. It's what motivates us when you experience that life being at the bottom. The only thing that you want is to get up and never go back to that bottom. You never ever want to go down to that hole ever again. And you do not want to bring other people to that hole ever because you know how it feels. So that's how I choose to see it, man. Because of this, what I also realized is last month, the way I reacted to this with me losing patrons, and I was kind of like panicking in my head, but you know, like, it's not really like money isn't everything, obviously. How I chose to see it is not the fact that, oh, I'm not bringing enough value or something like that. It's part of it, but the main thing is that I realized I'm probably not working hard enough, man. Like, I'm still probably lazing around. Sometimes I still find myself having a lot of free time because I only put too little things to do, too little tasks to do in my schedule, or I waste a lot of time with distractions. And most of the time when I wake up late and I have a lot of tasks to do, I find that I don't let myself get distracted because I need to finish these tasks. And so when these problems are presented to us, remember this: it does not want you to be stagnant. Life, the universe, God, Jah, whatever, it does not want you to be stagnant. It does not want you to be comfortable. Even though we want to take the path of least resistance, if you truly want to grow, this is what you need, and life is giving you what you need. Life gives you lemons, make some damn lemonade. That's all really I want to talk about today. When, you know, life throws us a problem, a challenge, if something shakes the ground that our foot is on, that just means that it does not want us to be stagnant. You feel me? Right? It shakes the ground that you're on. That steady ground is stagnant ground, and it shakes that. It challenges you. And so choose to see the problems, the random bullshit that life throws at us, as chances for growth, as opportunities to challenge ourselves and to tell ourselves that maybe I am being comfortable, maybe I am being too comfortable, and maybe I am being stagnant. Maybe I'm going just through the motions and I'm not challenging myself enough. And so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of videos. It's very different, but I enjoy doing these kind of things. I talk to myself a lot, so, you know, instead of just talking to myself, why don't I talk to you guys and share some of my insights and some of the lessons that I learned in life. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment down below if this feels familiar to you and how you look at it. I'll see you on the next video, man. Yeah.